So yeah, I'd say that I have solo traveled, but I'm not a solo traveler. I was looking at this tweet about like some good places for a woman to go, like on a solo trip. And I think about it, like I'm the kind of person where I will normally try something once before I'm like, nah, I don't really like that as much. So I told myself when I was younger, I was like, I'm gonna try solo traveling domestically first. And so I chose a city that I was familiar with, that I liked. It was Miami, and I went by myself, and I wouldn't say I had a shit time, but I really did not enjoy myself. And so from that point on, I just came to the conclusion that I would rather travel with somebody else. Now, if there is someplace I want to go, like I'm not waiting for someone to go. That's why I say I have solo traveled and I would do it again. But there's just like literally like no place I can think of. Like I was thinking about how, like, I think it was my first time or maybe my second time to New York. I didn't solo travel there, but I was literally in the city by myself for the majority of the time. I had an Airbnb in Astoria, Queens, and I had places I wanted to go. Like, I would walk up the street and take, I don't know, the L or the N, I don't know. And thanks to being in the 2020s and stuff, I was able to just navigate the subways on my Apple, on my iPhone, without having to read like what that really confusing map that's up there or whatever. So I was like I said, going to museums, I was going to like wherever I wanted to go, I was going. So I do know how to solo travel. Being raised as an only child is not like something I shun. But then another thing is like, if there's a place I want to go, I'm going to go. But the majority of the traveling that I want to do will definitely be with somebody else. Because if it's a place that like I end up, going to and I really enjoy, all I'm going to do is come back and tell you, and then, or whoever, and then I'm going to be mad because I'm telling you about it, through my words. I'm showing you pictures, I'm showing you videos, nothing like you actually being there, and depend on the place, would depend on the person I'm telling, obviously, because I know my friends and my people. I'm like, oh, you would love this, da da da. And then, like, that doesn't mean that we can't go later at a different time. But to me, that's sort of like when I'm watching a movie with a person and like I've already seen it, but I want them to see it. I actually do not like doing that, because the whole time I'm literally just gonna be like, I hope they're enjoying this, I hope they're enjoying this, and look over like, do you get that? Did you see that? Did you, like, in my mind? And I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy the movie for the first time with you. And so that's how I feel about like if I were to travel to someplace that wasn't exclusively something specifically I really wanted to do, and like no one could go with me and no one wanted to go, not like that. Like I would honestly just rather wait, especially if it's like a specific thing and I'm like, oh, we should do this together. I'm willing to wait, because it's not going to be the same if I go by myself or by myself or without this particular person, and then I gotta come back and tell them, I don't even want to go to that aggravation. So I'll travel to where I need to go when I want to go. There's something very specific I want to do, and hell yeah, I'm there. But most of the time, like, nah, man, I want like a group or at least one friend, and we enjoy the excursions and experiences together.